Some of these scams look pretty good.
More U of I students have been falling for phone and email scams, losing thousands of dollars. The university is trying to do all it can to prevent people from giving away their money. Good evening. I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jessica Coons. We've reported on many scams targeting seniors, but as it turns out, college students are also vulnerable, and dozens of them are falling prey. Some have been victims of Social Security scams, and most recently, a scam involving a pet sitting job offer. WCIA3's Jennifer Jensen is here with us now. So Jennifer, who are the main victims of this at the U of I?
Jessica, U of I police say out of the cases reported to them, international students are the majority of those who end up giving away money.
We take it personally anytime one of our students are victimized by anything, but also scams, especially if they're out large sums of money.
More and more students at U of I are giving away thousands of their dollars. Common scams range from phone calls to emails. In total, last year, 10 people fell victim at U of I, sending varying amounts through money-sharing apps or Bitcoin virtual money. To date, this year, there have been 15 people.
College students and international students in particular are a particularly vulnerable population when it comes to scams. With international students, they don't necessarily speak English as a native language, so they don't pick up on the weird quirks when they get an email.
In the most recent case, an email was sent to students offering a pet sitting job. The scammer sent a check for $2,450 and in exchange told the student to send $2,000, making it seem like they would make a profit. When the check bounced, the victim lost their money. This is one of the lesser amounts of money U of I police have seen students give away.
We've seen people who they fall for scams and they end up losing all their tuition money, for example. So that's really hard for us to see.
Scam warning education has become a regular safety message included in freshman orientation and with the International Student Scholar Service Office. They also send warning alert emails to students.
And at some point in the last couple months, I've probably gotten an email from the university where, just what I can remember, it's just a general, there's phishing type scams targeting students. They just kind of give a general idea of like what kind of scams are out there and just kind of what to look for.
UI police say there are some common warning signs that something is likely a scam. That includes threats of arrest or deportation, payment in the form of gift cards, or sending money to a third party. Plus, if you get a call claiming to be from the IRS, no legitimate government office will ever demand payment over the phone. With 50,000 students on campus, police say it can be difficult to educate everybody on the warning signs because so many people filter through the university year after year. They say the number of scam reports on campus remains steady throughout the year. Back to you.
And that advice is really good for people across the board. All right, Jennifer, thank you.